Welcome back to Let's Play Storm of Zehir. Last time we wound up here in Samarok's capital trading city. We acquired a little bit of equipment. We got some banded mail, we got gloves of swordplay, proper weapons, and tower shields. No trade goods. Let's see. You have a bow and some sleep scrolls. And we acquired an NPC party member in Shula Sar Mashwe, who is pretty freaking handy with a pretty friggin' great crossbow. This time we're heading out into the overworld. You're entering the overland map for the first time. You'll travel between the various locations in Storm of Zehir on the overland map and can explore to discover hidden secrets, adventures, and encounters along the way. Your movement speed on the overland map varies based on the type of terrain you're traversing. For example, you'll move much more quickly on the road than you will in the swamp. You'll also see hostile, neutral, and special encounters on the overland map, indicated by rings underneath their feet. Hostile encounters will attempt to detect you and when you're nearby, and if they find you, they'll move to and attack you. You can use your skills to avoid detection by random encounters, or you can choose to run away from them. They'll eventually give up in trying to chase you. All hostile encounters have an encounter level. This indicates the difficulty of the encounter. An encounter of a given EL is an appropriate challenge for the party of the corresponding level. For instance, an EL 4 encounter is an appropriate challenge for a party of level 4 characters. And you get more XP for killing harder encounters. Only one of the characters is displayed on the overland map, the party leader. Several of your party leader's skills are used as you travel across the map. Hide or move silently to avoid detection. Listen or spot to detect encounters. Search to discover hidden locations on the map. Survival to mitigate movement penalties. Bluff can be used to throw your enemies off guard, temporarily reducing their AC when you enter encounters. Intimidate can instill fear, causing them to be shaken or terrified. Diplomacy can be used with intelligent enemies to reduce the amount that you have to pay to bribe them to leave you alone. So, let's explore. We do have a job, if we open our journal. Officially, what we're supposed to be doing right now is go to the wreck of the Vigilant and look for proof that the Vigilant was sabotaged, as well as recover the cargo. Let's see, we've got some patrols. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that first, just because, ooh, orcs. Encounter a warband of orcs. Parlay. Let's attempt to, yes, intimidate them. Try and inflict fear. Wait, who rolled a crit? Ooh, and Chula did. Let's see. You just go ahead and cast Magic Missile. The others are, like, extremely self-explanatory. Like, I don't even need to control pretty much any of the others for this fight. Alright, what do we got? Wow, 91 GP off of one of them. That is a significant sum of gold for this early in the game. Some extra bolts. And some extra arrows. Yeah, that was not a difficult encounter at all. Oh, crap. That was actually enough to push us over the edge for leveling up. Alright. Talon. Yeah. 13 HP. Halorane even gains a level. He gets turn undead. Gullbrook continues into Frenzied Berserker. I need base attack bonus of 6, and I need to go into all the cleaves for him. Improved Uncanny Dodge. Sarnail. Continue in Wizard. Oh, you have to have a spellcasting feat. Okay. Actually... Spell penetration. +2 versus spell resistance. Honestly, I'm just going to go ahead and craft wand. So, you can craft a wand of any level of 4th or less. Any spell of 4th level or less that you know. To create a wand, cast an appropriate spell on a bone wand in your inventory. Creating it costs gold pieces based on the relative power of the spell. Wands containing first level spells can cost a few thousand gold pieces, while those made with higher level spells can cost tens of thousands. So I can make magic missile scrolls, or magic missile wands myself. And she actually gets her 3rd level spells, so definitely take Fireball. Summon Creature 3 is a Dire Wolf. I'm going to go ahead and take... Mass Curse of Impending Blades. Because that is powerful. Alright, there's the Wreck of the Vigilant. Enter the Cove. Alright, so we need to recover cargo and find proof of sabotage. Yeah, we kind of know one reason for the decay. The body of the sailor lies suspiciously on the beach, half covered in sand. Do you wish to examine it further? He'll examine the body. There's something suspicious about the sailor. He's too far up on the shore to have been washed there after drowning, and no weapons have marked his body. He must have died after arriving, but not because of the patiri. Oh, there's some more ore. And a velociraptor. And another Batiri scavenger. Alright, we're gonna have to deal with a lot of these guys. Let's try and draw them out as best we can, so we have to deal with as few at once as possible. Okay. Yeah, you better be freaking... Oh. God, things just... You look at them and they die if you're a freaking... barbarian. Alright, so got some Bombardier Beetle Venom Sacs. We didn't fight those. Dinosaur Claws. Yeah, bounty items are basically vendor trash, but you take them to the bounty and PC. Some Malachite. I do like how crafting works, where it's basically you can either just flat out sell gems and buy your gear, or you craft your gear with the gems and gold you find. Ooh, another 100 gold. Another 100 gold, 62 gold, an acid flask, dinosaur claw. Let's see. There's a cave up there. Let's explore up this way first. Wow, that is some initiative right there. Extra arrows. Another chunk of ore. If we circle around to the back... Oh, a broken weapon. This weapon is snapped in half, lying shattered and useless in the sand. If there's one thing I know, it's using weapons. Let's see the spear. There's no way a spear could have snapped this way during battle. The sailors weren't so inept that they would misuse a weapon so it would break in that fashion. Someone must have weakened it beforehand. Make a note of it. Another chunk of evidence of sabotage. Ooh, we can check the rigging. The rigging of this ship is snapped and hangs loose in several places. There we go. Thoroughly examine the rigging. This rope has been frayed before breaking. The outside of the strands have a clean cut to them, unlike the others. Someone meant for this rope to break. Alright, so we have 3 pieces of evidence. Oh, who has the bounty bag? You do. A sand spider, a stone pylon, a venom sac. Let's see. Locked. I don't have anyone who can pick locks. Do I? Okay. That is extremely unfortunate. How much ore do we have? 7. Let's see. Sunny will be impressed. There might be one more lying around. Suitable amount of cargo. She'll likely be pleased at your progress. Aha, ship's hull. craft alchemy. Thoroughly examine the corrosion on the hull. It's clear to you that someone employed an alchemical compound to weaken the wood against impact. This was definitely a deliberate act. Alright, so that's everything we can do, because I forgot I need to pick locks in a D&D game. Feel free to cast vicious mockery on me. I deserve it. Alright. Back to the city we go. Because, yeah, I'm not risking doing anything else right now. We are still fairly poorly equipped. I mean, we're level 5 without +1s. Come on. Alright, let's go just to the Open Palm Bazaar. Alright, Sasani.
Do you have results for me?
Here's the cargo I was able to recover.
I congratulate you on your scavenging abilities. These do seem salvageable. If you recover anything else, you may give it to my major domo, Osi. Part of your examination, did you investigate the ship and the area thoroughly?
Yes, here are the notes of evidence that you requested.
Very thoroughly investigated, I see. Well done. I believe you deserve a reward for your hard work. I commend you on your work, traveler. For all intents and purposes, you are my employee, and I shall reward you as such. However, our work is not yet done. Give me a moment to review the evidence on the wreck that you have delivered, and we shall talk shortly.
Ah, greetings, friends. Lady Sasani has decided to grace you with the honor of participating in our merchant enterprise.
Who are you? I am Osi Chaluka, Majordomo of Sasani's great merchant company and master of her trade supplies here in Summergall. If there are any questions of trade that you have, I am here to answer them. Oh, well, there better be a reward in this for me. Ongoing rewards, in fact, far greater than those gained by simply acting as bodyguards or errand runners. What does she need done? Ah, well, you see, Lady Sasani runs the most successful merchant organization in the nation of Samarok, and despite the recent setback with the Vigilant, we plan to keep it that way. The recovery of some of her lost cargo has greatly encouraged her. However, there's much more to recover. Much, much more. Let me guess, she wants us to find a buyer for the cargo as well. How astute, friend. Yes, that is precisely what she's requested that you do. She has requested that you not only recover your cargo, but you find a purchaser for it. The ore in which she was trading is extremely valuable here in Samarok. Well, then we should probably check the local taverns and any merchants we pass in our travels. Well, you took the words from my mouth. Have you done this before, perhaps? In a way. When you sell the ore that you recover, you will be paid in trade bars. These are bars of metal pressed with the sign of the merchant house that minted them. They are representative of the value of the cargo that you're trading. However, they do not carry value themselves. So, what can I do with them? Well, were this land a bit more forgiving of outsiders, you could purchase other goods from those towns and sell them at a further profit. However, this is not the case. So for now, you can return any trade bars that you've returned to me, and I shall pay you a dividend in gold. In addition, Sasani has stated to me that due to your significant successes to this point, she sees your continued survival as valuable. So, should you have the necessary skill and recipes to craft weapons and armor from her ore, you may do so. Where do you suggest that I look for more of Sasani's cargo? The cargo that you found was in the possession of the Batiri, was it not? I would recommend looking for goods at other local tribes. Even wandering bands of little monsters may carry some. They loot each other as often as they do us. Let's see what you have for sale. Certainly, friends. So you sell weapon upgrades, or gear upgrades, rather. AC bonus enhancement +1. So I need craft magical arms and armor, level 2, and 500 gold. And it makes any piece of gear into +1. Hell yeah. And then there's recipes for adding the elemental types, which costs 4,000 gold. I'm gonna say frost. What's thundering? Sonic damage? Yeah. And corrosive are the most likely to be handy to me. Alright. So we can immediately hand off our ore, I think. She said. No, she was saying that he's going to tell us what to do with it. Alright. Well, while we are back in town, let's go stay at the inn again.
Oh, may this...
Rent the room for 50 gold. Any new rumors? I hear tell as far away as Rashiman that the spirits are stirring. Something has woken, something is hungry. That is all I've heard. All the voices here can teach me. It is mysterious. Alright. I will be right back, and then we will continue adventuring around here. Alright, so if we look at our journal, it's basically telling us, hey, yeah, trade the stuff, and otherwise all we really have is to find the boar. So there's a bounty, and the tusks can be sold for even more money. However, not enchantment then? Is it just armor? Oh, for some reason. Oh, no one has craft magic arms and armor. Okay. But, like, it's only 500 gold and no materials to upgrade our armors. And it's 1,000 gold to make +1 weapons, admittedly. So that does... That's still cheaper than buying it, though. And malachite, it's going to be used in creating jewelry and stuff. We haven't talked to our buddy Volo over here.
Greetings to you again, good travelers. Quite a place, Samagal, don't you think?
It stirs up my restlessness. I've been here for too much time. I long for the jungle and danger with claws, not prying eyes.
I hear you, friend. That I do. The open road, wind through your hair. That's the best place to be. But when one stops for a while, let's make that place comfortable, eh?
Anything else more specific? If I talk to Sasani, maybe?
It doesn't give me a complete picture, but what I have is clear enough. The Vigilant was sabotaged, but whether or not the saboteur still lives is something that remains uncertain. Among the passengers, there are several individuals unaccounted for, one of which is the captain, Lastri Kasire. While it is doubtful she would sabotage her own vessel, she remains a suspect, and what she may know could be of use to me. Volo has told me that the captain was unconscious when the ship crashed, and that she, the first mate, and a number of others were dragged off before the fight began. The Batiri likely have kept her somewhere somewhat close to the shipwreck, so investigation in that area is wisest.
Well, Batiri are often cannibalistic. I hope bones will suffice as evidence if it comes to that.
That will tell me enough. It will mean if she is the saboteur, we need worry about her no longer. And if she isn't, it will be one more thing for them to answer for. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Well, do you have any other tasks for us?
Not as yet. However, Master Aussie has the cargo that you collected earlier. If you should like to assist him in distributing it, I imagine he would be thankful for the aid. Aside from that, Master Volo might welcome your assistance with a number of tasks, and that tiefling trollop Vadinia might have some work you can do for coin, if you don't mind acquiring her petty rewards. Aside from that, merely the task at hand, which I remind you is essential. Is there anything else?
Yeah. Well, Volo might have work, now that I've done that.
What can I do for you?
Even though we just spoke, Sasani mentioned you wanted to speak to me.
Yes, of course. I have a number of things I'd like to discuss with you. I wish to write a book on the mysterious land of Samarak, but unfortunately, due to my injuries from the shipwreck, I cannot venture out of Samagul's gates.
She won't let you leave, will she?
Lady Sasani does seem more than a bit protective of me, such that she feels me leaving relative safety in the mercantile house is a poor idea. Not that I am one to complain about such hospitality, but it makes research a little tricky, you know? So that my book would be of the highest quality, there are a few tasks I was hoping I could make of you. Nothing substantial, mind you, but something that would make my work all the more vivid. Would you help?
Oh, of course. I imagine you wouldn't dream of suggesting we help you with the research without, say, giving us co-author credit.
Co-author? Are you... How could I... Really? I suppose perhaps I could fit your names in there somewhere if you helped me out, yes. But only if you assisted me. Mostly, I'd just like to get your observations on a few areas. The lay of the land, you see, but occasionally I might have a particular task in mind for you, if you're up for it. Should you wish to acquire any tasks to aid me, just stop by. As I learn more of this place, I shall assuredly wish to investigate more of its wonders.
Alright, any tasks?
I've heard that here in the south there are things called parrots. Talking birds that repeat what you say. Is that not wondrous? I should dearly like such a creature for a pet. What a companion it would be. However, due to a misunderstanding betwixt myself and a merchant selling what he claimed was powdered beer of Elminster, I'm not allowed to venture out into the market stalls anymore. If you should be so kind as to pick up a talking bird for me, I should be most grateful.
A talking bird. Alright. Let's see what we can do.
Welcome back. Vadinia is glad to see you. What does the sparrow need?
I don't suppose you have a talking bird for sale. The bird wishes a bird. Yes and no, then, fledgling. Quit being cryptic. I have but one parrot left, but it is reserved for an interested buyer. However, dear Sparrow, if you should acquire another pet from the dark market in the Southeast Hills, maybe we shall trade, yes?
Lie back.
Nothing is ever easy. Alright. Let's head out into the wilderness, then. After apparently spending a whole day talking to people. So, the hills southeast, there's a market there. The Patiri will have Lastry trading, and alright. Let's get exploring. Let's explore the area immediately surrounding Samargol. There's got to be some cool stuff out here. Nothing along the roads. Anything in this pass? I guess it doesn't help that we have, like, no spot score. Underdark Black Market. Oh boy. We're going into the Underdark. Bouncer. Cause no trouble and we make no trouble for you. I agree, there's a foulness here. Oh, we're gonna deal with mind flayers. What are you trying to say? Forgive my friend, he's somewhat damaged. Friend? Mind flayers are capable of having friends? What happened to him? He was a seer, a prophet. It is said he touched the mind of a god, and what he saw left him as you see him now. Which god? Some claim it was Sirik, Prince of Lies. No one knows for certain. Is there any way to help him? None. He is only useful as a servant now, nothing more. I only deal with select clients. Speak with Zoril if you're seeking mundane items for sale. Select clients? Yes, you are unknown to me, and therefore are not on my list. How do I get on the list? I'm interested in the acquisition of tomes of lore, rare magical items, unique delicacies, and more. Are you interested in helping me in this, perhaps? What do you want me to find? There's a cabal of wizards in Semirok who are commissioned to compile their elemental lore into a book for a client. They are late with the delivery. What precisely are you asking me to do? I have only asked you to investigate the delay, nothing more. Alright, we have a deal. Seek out the keep known as Tempest's Fury to the northeast. You cannot miss it. It lies within the midst of a huge swamp. Polite mind flayers. Zoril.
There are only two rules. Do not disturb the merchants or other customers.
Let's see. Seems like we're going to be an operating close to... Seems like you wouldn't be able to operate this close to Semirgol with at least a few... This close... You wouldn't be able... without at least a few friends of the government. Any spies of the council? Spies? This is Semirok. Everyone has spies. Everywhere. Examining everything. Paranoia is breathing. And I would be a poor businessman if I did not keep close watch on my contacts. So, yes. What do you have for sale? Anything that, like, screams to me that I need it? Probably. They're mind flayers. Red Wizard Garb. Basic clothing. Ooh. +3, a third level spell slot, and 10 spell resist. Only usable by Red Wizards, though. No special weapons. A couple of decent potions. A spell of missile, or a wand of missiles. Black Lotus Extract. One of the deadliest poisons created. Few survive even the initial shock of the Black Lotus Extract if it's been applied to a weapon. DC 20, 3d6 Constitution, and then 3d6 Constitution. Interesting. Nothing I desperately need, though. You'll find nothing for sale in this part of the Black Market. Oh. Yeah. This is interesting. We are... I'm pretty sure we're not at the level of dealing with mind flayers yet, though. Plus, I want the quest XP. Alright, Oh. That was interesting. Let's see, there are two nodes down there. Shipwreck and Stone Knives Tribe. Oh, one was marked for us. Some kobolds. Parlay. Intimidate them. I don't know. Even casting sleep on kobolds feels overkill. I mean, they're kobolds. I'm literally getting 1 XP for killing them. I want to add some coins on him. I am racking up some decent gold. I do need to take that crafting feat. So I can get +1 gear. Enter the cave. Like, things are fairly open even now, but I'd rather, like, get some starting gold and stuff. Wait, did you rush? Okay. You're hurting pretty bad. Like, here, take a freaking potion. Pretty bad. I was not expecting that much damage. Got a bunch of gold out of that. Let's see. Do you not have lay on hands? Shipwreck survivor. Oh, it's just a story thing. History feats, okay. Class abilities. Lay on hands. Heal damage equal to their class level multiplied by their charisma. Ah. Right then. Yeah, I want to have a sleep cast ready.
Please. I speak human. No
Oh.
kill. No hurt tribe.
Do you surrender?
Please. Have nothing needs no hope. Don't want to die.
Don't listen to her. They're horrible monsters. I saw them eat my first mate.
He's sorry. Was hungry. So hungry. Was wounded. Dying. But still good meat.
Monster! Don't let them talk. Kill them!
Wait. You had no other meat? Who is threatening your clan?
Other clan. Shattered spear. They come. Take Stone Knives' land. Kill men who trade with stone knives. Just us alone now. In this cave. This is all.
You attacked dying people. You killed them when they begged for mercy. You have no excuse.
Lestri has a point. You showed no mercy. Why should I?
Then we fight. We fight to last breath. For stone knives.
See, I was actually thinking, oh, there's going to be an explanation thing. Not, that's an attack. But, okay. Just keep dropping crowd controls. Okay, we need to focus on the same freaking targets. Injured, badly wounded. And a sneering death, so I'll let the melee guys get their kill. Talon is doing pretty bad, so I'm going to go ahead and drop another sleep using a scroll. Alright, you're stabilized. Got a key. Shard of the Semerlog. Taken from a massive stone boulder known locally as the Heart of Semerlog. This machete is the namesake of the Stone Knives clan and has been wielded by every chiefess since its inception. It is said that the weapon would never fall into an enemy's hands until the clan itself was fully wiped out, a saying that proved to be prophetic. It is a positive +1 machete. Some holy water, choking powder, a healer's kit +3, a dagger +1, and an improved Tanglefoot bag. And this crate contains keening reeds. Made from long, slender reed, these arrows bear thin steel tips and don't look like they cause a terrible amount of damage. However, their power lies in the high-pitched, loud whistle they make when fired. Targets may not die from the impact, but they are almost guaranteed to acquire a headache. On hit, 33% chance for 3 rounds if they fail a DC 8 check to inflict deafness. Potion, obsidian, malachite, bloodstone, an unidentified bastard sword. So we have leather armor +1, a ring of protection +1, and a bastard sword +1. Yeah, go ahead and healer's kit on Talon. There we go. Anything else? No.
Good show. They got what they deserved. The spirits of my crewmates can rest easy. I wish I'd have been able to give you a hand, but oh well. The leader should have the key to this cage. Lock's tougher than it looks, trust me. You let me out, I'll be able to make my report to Sasani. Right. Time to find steel and head to Summergall. Farewell.
Alright. Oop, missed a weapon rack. Ooh! A bunch of goodies in there. An onyx spear. It is unknown whether the Batiri of the Stone Knives tribe made the spear themselves or stole it from one of their enemies. What is certain is that its carved stone tip is sharper than steel and is best avoided. 1d8, triple crit, keen, and massive criticals 1d6. The arrows +1 are super nice. Yeah, use an improved tangle root bag and retreat. Let's not deal with a challenge rating 8 encounter. Let's just go right back to Summergall, because we have some stuff to sell. Yeah, let's just go to the bazaar. Oh, and of course a quest to turn in. Sasani?
I see you've managed to rescue the captain. I commend you on a job well done. She mentioned something about wishing to speak with you. She's currently over at Lyra's trick. That can be attended to later. She testified that she saw someone moving around the ship in a manner that seemed innocent in separate incidents, but together, overly suspicious. The rigging, the hull, the rudder, the food, all things that later were responsible for taking a life.
So I take it this person is still alive.
I should say so. I spoke with him hardly a few days ago. She claims it was Luare.
Are you sure?
She is, certainly. But as for me, that is a more complex question. But I still find Lastry's testimony suspect, although it makes too much sense to be mere fabrication. And the odds of her survival were so low, it seems too much like someone was trying to get her out of the way. Luare must be found and brought here. There are a number of questions he must answer, to my complete satisfaction, before I absolve him of blame.
So where is he?
He was bound to the northeast. There is a lumber camp staffed by gnomes from Lanton, and they have a working portal system. However, they are not supposed to be there. They owe me a favor for not informing the Samarakan authorities of their presence. Luare was supposed to use the portal to deliver a message to my colleagues at Crossroad Keep, an old fortress in the Sword Coast that acts as the northern hub of this trading company. However, if Luare is the saboteur, I have put the warning I wish to send them in the worst hands possible. Travel to the lumber camp, find Luare, and bring him to me to answer these accusations in person. And if my message has not been sent, kindly send that as well. Perhaps it will not be too late for Crossroad Keep.
Alright. And we got paid another $2 grand. Alright, let's sell +1 dagger. Let's see, what else did I actually want to sell? The comma +1, bastard sword +1, leather armor +1, regular short bow. Might as well equip the +1 arrows. I like holding on to unique weapons, so I'm going to hold on to the onyx spear and the shard. You should probably equip the Ring of Protection yourself. Quasi. Let's sell some bounties. Alright, we are very rich indeed. Again, next level, I am definitely giving Cernea the craft weapons and armor perk so that I can enhance all my gear for cheaper.
How may this one be?
I'm just gonna rent a room. And next time on Let's Play Storm of Zehir. Yeah, we need to just straight up start exploring, because we've got a keep to the northeast. We've got, let's see. We've got places to trade this ore. We've got a boar to collect a bounty on. We've got all sorts of work we can do. See you guys then.